welcome. Welcome to For the People. Hey, you guys, finally, it's time. It's time for me to show you what I've got. But first, I'd like to say thanks for being so patient. I know you guys were saying, when is she ever going to show the jewelry? Well, the time has come. Now, but before I do, there's some things I need to tell you. First of all, and I'm wearing some right now. Hey, I've been wearing this stuff. I've been wearing more than I've been making. But anyway, the thing is, because it's just me and I don't have any help or anything, it's going to be, well, I don't know how it's going to be with orders, but I'll do whatever I can. But again, I don't have that many supplies left to make more jewelry, but I do have enough to fill maybe 10 orders, maybe something like that. I don't know. But the thing is, the way we have to do it is, if you want to order something, email me. Email me at kalikaQT@gmail.com and tell me what you want. If you want any changes on it, you might say, well, I'd rather have this stone instead of that, whatever. Let me know what you need. Let me know what you want. And also, when I first started doing these, first things I started making was the earrings. And I put the fish hook things for the earrings, and they really are fish hooks compared to the real deal. And since then, like the earrings that I've just made, the silver ones, I used sterling silver hooks for the ears. And they go in so much more smoother. It's so much better. But it's up to you. It's up to you. If you want, because now they're coming out with a lot of metals and things that don't tarnish and won't, that are pretty good, but they're not gold. They're not real gold. They're gold filled. They're gold silver plated. But if you want the real deal, if you can get it. If you want gold, I can get it. If you want silver, I can get it. If you want platinum, I can get it. So just let me know what you need. But you don't have to. Whatever you want, whatever you need, that's what you need to get, right? So, okay, so that's taken care of. Oh, I'm going to be using PayPal. I'm using PayPal because, why not? They've monopolized. Let me shut up. I should be grateful for PayPal. But anyway, they have monopolized everything, so PayPal it is. And some people have bad experiences. I had a pretty good experience because I got ripped off again online about months ago. And I told PayPal I want my money back. I was furious because I ended up with nothing. And of course, first they had to contact the seller to hear his side of the story. And so they told me, well, we have to listen to his side of the story, blah, blah, blah. And then wait for him to make his decision. So while he was waiting for his decision, I contacted him myself and had a little word with him myself. And the next thing I knew, PayPal was emailing me saying, the seller has said it's okay. He's going to release the funds. So anyway, because hey, we all want a good deal and we don't want to be taken advantage of. Now, if you have any problem with anything that you order from me, let me know. That's all. Even if you don't like it and you want to return it, as long as you return it, you'll get your money back. But if you don't return it, but I don't think anybody will be returning anything because the quality is good and everything was made with love. So there you go. I'm not going to waste a lot of time going into the history of Shungite because most of us by now know what it is and all that and all the powers and health benefits and all of that. But a lot of people don't know. So for those of you who don't know, I'll just give you a brief little history. Shungite is alleged to be 2 billion years old. That's how long it's been on the planet. And the only place you can get it that I know of is Karelia, Russia. And it got the name Shungite from this little village in Karelia called Shungite Village. So they started calling the stones Shungite. Now, some people have said it's cured illnesses, it does this, it does that. Well, it's an individual experience, because I've been working with I've been around it, touching it, feeling it, wearing it on my body since February. Yeah, I've been wearing it since February. And all I can say is it's made me happy. Some people think that's not a big deal. It is. Because when you're in a good mood, you attract good things to you. And all while I've been surrounded by the Shungite and working with it, I've been in a good mood. Good things have been happening for me, except for my computer crashing. And that's only, and then the bombing in Syria. And then that's when I started to feel like not so happy. Now, the major, major, major reason I'm doing this Shungite jewelry, this is what made it all happen for me. When I found out Shungite protects you from electromagnetic frequencies and chemtrails and, oh my God, what? Seriously? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now that's for me. Other than the joy of making the jewelry, because I do like making the jewelry. Other than that, that is the main thing, because that's a huge problem. That's a huge problem. And maybe that's why I've been feeling good, because maybe it is. Because I told you, I'm surrounded by Gwyn Towers, and well, aren't we all? We're just marinating in all this nasty stuff they're putting out here, the 5G network and all that. So that's what you need to know. That's the only thing you need to know about Shungite, if nothing else. It protects you from the electromagnetic frequencies. So there. I love Shungite. It purifies your water. That part I haven't done yet. And I do have some Shungite that I can use to see, but I drink distilled water. So I don't even know why I need to, but main reason I'm going to try the water thing is because it says that if you drink the Shungite water, it helps in a whole kind of different ways. So that I have to check out for myself. But from my own personal experience, I have been in pretty good health. So I can't say it. I wasn't trying to improve my health with it. I was just excited about sharing, being able to make jewelry that you can wear, that you're proud to wear, and that looks good and feels good. That's what excited me about it, because it's not just, and never forget, it's not just jewelry, it's Shungite. So anyway, what else? I don't want to leave anything out. I guess that's about it. Any questions? Email me, let me know. And when you're ready to order, I know what I wanted to tell you. When you're ready to order, email me telling me what you want, because otherwise how will I know how much to charge? I haven't even priced anything, believe it or not. I haven't priced anything yet, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I have to, of course. But anyway, all my subscribers get 10% off, whatever it is. All my subscribers, 10% off. Now, if I find out you're not a subscriber, I'm not going to say I won't sell you anything, but you won't get a 10% discount. You won't. So there you go. Now, what else? What else is there? I guess that covers everything. Yeah, I guess that covers everything. So anyway, and I'm wearing some right now. See. Well, but I'm wearing it, but you can't see. You need to see the picture of it. Please keep in mind, it's very difficult to photograph jewelry and get it where it's really like you're looking at it in person in real time. I don't have the right camera. I don't have the right lighting. I don't have the right anything, but I've done the best I can. So hopefully next time I do a video about my Shungite jewelry, I will have models wearing it for you so that you can see what it looks like on other people besides me. So anyway, I guess that's about it. I have nothing else to say. Let the fun begin. Okay. The earrings you're looking at are the very first earrings I ever made, and I want to give a shout out and a big hug to my mentor, George. Had it not been for George, I would never have been able to do the Shungite because I'd never wrapped stones before, and I had to learn how to do it. And once I did, I was thrilled with myself. But I had a lot to learn. And thankfully, I have George to help me when I run into problems. And also a shout out to Sako, who gives me tips on fine tuning after I'm done, or even before I'm done. So anyway, I'm very lucky to have professional people who have been in the business forever to teach me. The stones that you're looking at right now are called Elite Shungite, and that's what I mainly use, Elite Shungite, because it's the best, it's the top of the line. It's also known as Noble Shungite. And the difference between Elite Noble Shungite and the other Shungite, which you can make beads out of, is that those, the ones you can make beads out of, only have 30 to 50% carbon in them, whereas the Elite Noble Shungite has 90 to 98% carbon in it, and also has all those fullerenes that were named after Buckminster Fuller that enable the Shungite to have all these wonderful attributes like healing qualities and balancing your chakras and all that. Now, this is the second pair of earrings that I made, and they're really pretty. I don't know if you'll be able to see it in these photos, but they're really pretty. So, and I've given them names so that when you order, you can order by name. Now, when you order by name, it doesn't mean you're going to get exactly what you're looking at, because all the stones are different. Now, these I'm using beads, Shungite beads, which are only 30 to 50% carbon. But that doesn't mean they have no power. It just means they're not as powerful as the Elite Shungite or the Noble Shungite. The Shungite stones, because they come in all different sizes, not one of them is exactly like another one. Every pair of whatever I do is going to be different because the stones are different. They're different sizes. But anyway, I really like these earrings. So let's go on. Now, this is my first attempt at making a Shungite bracelet. And as you can see, it has two large Shungite stones, of course accompanied with the abalone. I used abalone with everything because from day one I knew that I would mate the Shungite with the abalone because abalone has wonderful spiritual qualities also. It has all kinds of, and you know what? You guys should look it up for yourselves because I don't want to waste a lot of time explaining what each stone represents as far as its metaphysical qualities or healing properties. But all you have to do is Google any stone or ask your phone, and it'll tell you exactly what certain attributes each stone has. The abalone is a perfect match with the Shungite. Of course, I've used all kinds of different gemstones, and you'll see. But anyway, and this one I call the alligator. I don't know why I call it the alligator, but I'm calling it the alligator. So if you want to order a bracelet that looks like this, but of course it'll be different. Every one I do is different, and the more I do it, the better I get at it. So, but this one is pretty cool. This one is pretty cool. I was trying to decide what I needed for men or women, but this is genderless jewelry. It's genderless. Whoever wants to wear it can wear it. Even the earrings, even the long ones. Now, I think a man with, but when the earrings are long, I feel like a man should only wear one of them. That's just me. I mean, a real man that was born that way. That's just me. Hey, I think a man with a long dangling earring is sexy. Does that make me strange? Well, you don't see them every day. I think it's cool. Hey, it depends on the man, you know. But anyway, this is the alligator. Let's go on. Now, here's another pair of earrings that I just made this a couple of days ago. And I call them bunny ears. I know they don't look like bunny ears, or do they? But hey, I'm just coming up with some names so you can have something to refer to when you order. Now, these bunny ear earrings, I think they're cute. They're made with beads, the Shungite beads. There are no elite Shungite stones in these earrings. I'm using abalone and Shungite beads. So that's it. And also these have the sterling silver earring clips, and they're wrapped with the silver wire. When I first started out, everything was in gold. Not real 14 karat gold, but everything was in gold filled, you know, gold filled. So I think the silver is really nice. So I'll be doing both. So if you want silver, fine, whatever you want, gold, silver. These can be done in gold and anything. Just let me know. But I thought these were kind of cute. Now, the very first necklace that I made, I didn't have any chains because I hadn't planned on making any necklaces. So I used my own personal chain, gold chain. And because it's a delicate chain, I didn't want any big stones on it. So I got this small little stone, Shungite stone, and I added 2 little pieces of abalone, 2 Shungite beads. And at the very top, you can hardly see, is that orangish color is a Swarovski crystal. So I'm using Shungite on everything, but in addition, I add, depending on what I feel like, I add certain other stones to it also. So this is one view of it. Now, let me show you another one. Now, this other one, I told you I'm doing the best I can. If I had a model, I would, but I had to be my own model, and I hate to show you this. Well, what I was wearing was not, I was not camera ready, but but I took the photo anyway because it's not about me, it's about the Shungite. So, see, this one, now this is the real deal. Now, the one I just showed you that was on the stand, because of the lighting, because of this and that, you couldn't really see the color, the true color and everything. And I think with this one, you can see the color better. Because this is exactly what it looks like. This is what it looked like on me. And what did I call this? I call this one Classic. So if you want to order a necklace like this, but it'll be different because you can tell me what, you might not want the Swarovski crystal on yours. You might not even want the Shungite beads on yours. But this is what I put on the very first necklace that I did. And it's cute. It's really dainty. I like it. I think it's very nice. Now this one is the second bracelet that I ever made. And I call it a keeper. Why? Because the person I was making it for, I liked it so much, I didn't give it to them. I kept it myself. And I never take it off. I have it on right now. But if you would like one like this, and it's using the smaller stones. Now these are, I've used some pearls and also some abalone, which you don't see in the, yes, you can see it in the picture. So on this one, I'm using abalone shells, pearls, and a few small Shungite beads. So if you would like to have a bracelet like this, you can. Now this one I called Handsome. I love this one. It has 2 large pieces of abalone, and it has 1 large Shungite, elite Shungite stone, and it has Shungite beads, and it has some smaller abalone stones on it. And I really, really like this one. I really like this one. Now this bracelet I call Warrior. because as I was making this bracelet, it fought to be its own thing. Because I had something totally different in mind when I started out. I had something totally different in mind, but it just, and I even ran out of the little Shungite beads. So on this particular one, I have 2 small black onyx beads on this bracelet, along with the small beads and the larger Shungite beads. Now, black onyx also protects you. It gives protection. I guess black is, that's why people wear black a lot, to protect themselves, because a lot of the stones that are black, one of their attributes is to protect you. So this one has the gold wire, abalone, and black onyx, and Shungite beads, large and small beads. And plug rush, this is the one I was telling you about. It seems to have your name on it. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's different. It's it's quite different. But anyway, this is the warrior bracelet. Now these earrings are very nice, but I want to show you what I mean about not having the proper lighting. When I first photographed them, this is what I came up with. But they look good, but they're not showing you the true color. So I placed these on a piece of tan leather, and see how it's changed the color? Now this is the true color. This blue color, this is what they really look like in person. And the blue, I used the abalone shell, of course, and the Shungite beads, and also I used Swarovski crystals on each one, 2 white Swarovski crystals on each earring, and also I used a stone called apatite. It looks a lot like aquamarine, but it's not. It's apatite. So now let's switch to, I saved the best for last, but then I think all of these designs are nice, but we're getting ready to round this up, and I'm getting ready to show you the best of the best. Ta-da! This is what I call my masterpiece. I love this necklace. And like I said, I hadn't bought any chains because I hadn't planned to do necklaces. So when I got ready to do this necklace, I used my own chain once again. And this was just, oh my God. It's very simple, but it's very beautiful. It's very elegant. At the top, I just have a piece of abalone. And at the bottom, I have a large piece of Shungite. But get this. It's not huge. It's not like a boulder, but it's a big piece of Shungite. And I put this necklace on, and I forgot to take it off. I went to sleep with it on, and during the night, it's so lightweight because the chain itself is very lightweight. And the Shungite is really weightless unless you get a big boulder. It's not heavy. I didn't even know I had it on. I've got it on right now. It just feels good on. It's weightless. But a problem arose with this one, not with the necklace itself, but one of my dear subscribers, who has turned out to be my very first customer, my very first Shungite customer. I showed this necklace to her, and she liked it as much as I did, so she wanted one. So I told her, sure, no problem. But I did not realize, I searched high and low the next day, high and low, to find a chain like mine. It doesn't seem to exist, but it's because somebody somewhere has got to have one. And eventually I will find it because I like this chain. So I was so disappointed, and I told her, well, I can't find the chain like the one you saw. But I showed her the one that I found that would work with this, because you can't have a real thin chain. And what they were showing me, most of them were even thinner than the one you're seeing right here. And so I picked another one, and I showed her before I I bought it, and she said she liked it. She liked it, but I didn't. And so I said, it's going to be a totally different necklace. It's going to be totally different. And I was right. It was a totally different necklace. Oh, but it was so beautiful. Look. I call this one Gorgeous. So if you'd like one of these, call it Gorgeous. And I'll know what you're talking about. This one is made from a sterling silver chain, as was the other one, but it's a different links. And I have, instead of just the abalone, the round abalone, I put a diagonal piece of abalone at the top and a round piece of abalone in the middle, and a pretty good size of elite Shungite at the bottom. And it's lovely. It is lovely. She's very happy with it, and I'm very happy with it also. Now, this particular necklace that I got for her, my first customer, this one has a 13-inch chain. And the necklace you saw before that I call my masterpiece, I used a 15-inch chain. And, well, I had spoken to her, and we decided, well, I think she decided that hers should be a little bit shorter. So I made hers a little bit shorter. And it came out just absolutely beautiful. It's cool. Either length, it's cool. I like both lengths. I like both of them. But what I like about the other one is that the chain is very light. And like I said, this chain is not that light. But it's comfortable on. It's comfortable on. It's just like, it's not weightless like the other chain. The other chain is weightless. But they're both beautiful. And I'm sure whoever wears these beautiful pieces will be very pleased. Very pleased. So, one last thing I'm going to show you. And this wonderful slideshow will be over. I made a pair of matching earrings for this necklace that I call Gorgeous. And I made a pair for myself too. Actually, the one that's a picture of the earrings, those are the ones that I made for myself. So, I mean, they're just like the ones she has, except right at the top, it's a little, well, who cares? Who cares? Like I said, everyone is different. Everyone is different, but everyone is beautiful, and I hope you agree with me. Anyway, I'll be looking forward to your orders, and thank you so much for watching, and all I can say is peace and love.